Hey, 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 welcome to Viva and Jerry's country music videos. You betcha. Hey, hey, hey.
And anyway, thanks for tuning us in, you guys. We got a special show today. It's all about marriage. And I have an odd couple for you that you have to stick around and see. That actually both have been our guests for, a couple of times. And, I just came up with it, and it's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
And anyway, so this is about marriage and stuff, and odd couples and whatever, so. But anyway, first, thank you, crew, for being here. Andy, thanks a lot for, pushing all the buttons. And Peter, thanks for all the good camera work. And it's icy out there, so everybody made it safely. So thank you for that, But anyway, so now, Jerry and I got married in 1998.
1998 or 1989?
1989. Okay, husband. We got well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, 1989, honey, because 1998 that would be.
Well, at least you remember, But anyway,
sure.
I found a video that I think you're going to get a big kick out of, and this. In the background is when we introduced the video, and Jerry had this huge cowboy hat on. So Jerry's going to introduce the video, and you guys, thanks a lot, like I said, for tuning in. Don't channel surf. Jerry's also going to be singing 2 songs, so do stick around. And without further ado, Jerry's going to introduce the video.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got here one of my favorite guys in country music, and he's a great comedian, ladies and gentlemen. His name is Bill Engvall, and he's got one out here called I Am a Cowboy. Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Engvall. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Viva and Jerry. You betcha. Hey, hey.
And hopefully you enjoyed that video. I'm going to go through a lot of my older shows and see if I can pull some really cool videos that you haven't seen before. Or, because we have an audience that, is like the ages of, 21 and stuff, and this is like in 1989.
Yeah.
So it's, anyway, so... Anyway, so, hopefully you enjoyed it. I think it's really cool, that little dog talking. And they used to have the little dogs that talk.
On a commercial for the...
little the little Taco Bell dogs, Miss those guys. But anyway, now, this is a sketch from years ago. It was done at the State Fair. The guy, he made greeting cards for us and everything. So this goes back. Look at the black black mustache that Jerry had. Although he's got a little silver in there.
Got a little silver like in there.
And of course, I had a mop of crop of hair that wouldn't quit, So, but anyway, now this here, Jerry, what year was this from?
What 2000? What 2000 and what?
2008.
2000. Wow.
I chose to roll in 2 songs of Jerry singing. I didn't want him to fall with his guitar and break it.
Brace yourself.
Brace
yourself, ladies and gentlemen.
This is a roll in from 2008. He sings 2 songs, so enjoy him and do stick around. And also, I want to say one more thing. Ron Sahara and Raven, they did a promo for us many years ago, and we're going to roll that in too. So enjoy, stick around, and thanks, Ron, for doing that years ago.
Thank you, guys.
He's got his own show now, and it's really good, Minnesota bound. So
brace yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Brace yourself.
Watch his show. But anyway, without further ado, here's
me.
Schools are coming up.
Gentlemen, we're back. And ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to do a little song here that Johnny Bush had out years and years ago. We miss him deeply in country music, but he had a great band, and his band was called the Bandoleros, ladies and gentlemen. So here's one of Johnny Bush's older records and older songs, ladies and gentlemen. It's called Each Time I See Your Picture, I Lose My Heart Again. Well, each time I see your picture, a flood of memory starts. The blue tide that's rising around my feet is breaking inside of my heart. And though I fight with all of my might, that burning desire remains. 'Cause each time I see your picture, I lose my heart again. Well, I can't refrain to shout out this pain and wind up searching the dark. I just can't rest until I've caressed the cold glass that's holding this heart. And though I fight with all of my might, the burning desire remains. 'Cause each time I see your picture, I lose this heart again. 'Cause each time I see your picture, a flood of memory starts. The blue tide that's rising around my feet is breaking inside of this heart. And though I fight with all of this might, the burning desire remains. 'Cause each time I see your picture, I lose my heart again. 'Cause each time I see your picture, I lose my heart again. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you like my version of a Johnny Bush's fantastic song. Each time I see your picture, I lose my heart again. Right now, I like to do an old song here. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know who wrote this one here, but ladies and gentlemen, I added a verse to it. And that's been an old song. I never heard anybody do this except me. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's called a little thing called She Was Closer to 90 Than a 19-Year-Old. It goes something like this. Well, I'll tell you a story how I got me a wife. And I wish I'd have stayed single for all of my life. For when I was courting her, I wish I'd have been told she was closer to 90 than a 19-year-old. It happened as I walked out on this beach. I met this fair maiden who looked like a peach. Her neck was like swan and them blue eyes were bold, and she wore bracelets of diamonds and gold. 6 months we were wedded and we went to rest. 6 months of marriage when my young wife undressed. And for all the false things that she did unfold, she was closer to 90 than a 19-year-old. Now she scraped from her pale face a bucket of paint. She took out them false teeth, I thought I would faint. And on from the carpet this glass eye did roll. She was closer to 90 than a 19-year-old. Now she took off her cork foot that come off at the knee. I counted my fingers, I counted by threes. Then she took off that wig and that bald head did show. She was closer to 90 than a 19-year-old. So come all you young lovers, a-courting you go. Examine your sweetheart from her head to her toe. And don't end up like poor little me with some old geezer around 93. There you have, ladies and gentlemen, she was closer to 90 than 19 years old, and you're watching Viva and Jerry's country music videos, so stay tuned for more good laughs and more good music.
very special message for all of you out there. Because if you're not watching this television show, these two folks, they're even married and they get along. I mean, the thumbs up deal, he says that, gives that to his wife all the time because he's been trained, just like Raven. So you watch. It's a great country western and great entertainment. Right, Raven? Raven, are you listening to me? We must be married.
Hey, 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 hey. Welcome to Viva Spoofs, you betcha.
And thanks again, Ron, for doing that promo. So cool, you know. But anyway, this is my tender moment. And I work hard at trying to, you know, put things together. And I'm so proud of this because this is Miss Piggy. She's been on our show before. And like I said, but she doesn't talk on our show. She did on Project Runway because they designed a beautiful dress for her. But she won't talk for $2.
Yeah.
So I can't get her to talk, but she will make an appearance. But you know what? Yoda is here, and Yoda does always work really good.
Yeah.
Anyway, I made little Yoda. See, they got together and they had little Yoda. I bet you've
Little
never seen
Yoda.
little Yoda. Even got blonde hair.
Yeah. Little Yoda.
Little Yoda and
Yeah.
Miss Piggy
Yeah.
and Yoda. And they both, see, Miss Piggy has got little ears. Of course, Yoda's got big ears, and Baby has big ears.
Yeah.
But the baby did get hair, Miss Piggy's hair.
Blonde hair.
Blonde hair.
Yeah.
All right, so thanks for tuning us
tell
in.
you,
All right,
ladies,
yay!
I tell you, yeah. And now we have the 3 rings behind her, ladies and gentlemen.
That's not yet. First,
Not
you got
yet.
to do Cliff.
Cliff.
We're going to show that next. Cliff first. Where's your buddy Cliff?
Where in the world? My buddy Cliff. Hey, there's my buddy Cliff. And he's got his own Cliff cam. And Cliff's always got a word for the wise. And today Cliff says, if you can't see the bright side, polish the dull side. And like the old Chinese proverb goes, a man that stands high on toilet is high on pot. Yeah, I love it.
All right. Andy just told us that, so we have to say that.
Andy, tell
Okay,
you.
now can we show the T-shirt? This is the 3 rings of marriage.
3
See
rings
that?
right there,
There's-
ladies and gentlemen.
you read it.
Yeah. The 3 rings of marriage are, hey, first you can get the engagement ring, and then the wedding ring, and then comes the suffering.
And see, Jerry's standing right underneath the
love-
suffering. Poor baby. All right.
Stand right underneath the, right underneath the
Yeah.
suffering.